Apothecary Diaries is one of the most weirdest shows I've seen in recent times, and I don't see how people enjoy it. Now, I get it, there's a lot of weird anime, but they all normally cater to something specific. There'll be some weird anime that do something crazy that you've never seen before, like a JoJo's, like a Kill I Killed, like a goddamn Gurren Lagann. Those are pretty weird, but they're interesting and they have good premises to their show. And then you have the bad weird ones, and I'm not gonna name any of them because there's no point. Because again, we're talking about Apothecary Diaries today. I'm gonna tell you why you should hate this anime as much as me. But before we even get into that, bro, let's get into what Apothecary Diaries is even about. Well, Apothecary Diaries is about this little girl who gets kidnapped, becomes a part of this whole royal palace thing, and she's really good at medicine, poisons, all that stuff involving apothecary, and this all takes place in Edo, Japan. So what an apothecary is that basically a doctor from back in the day, brother. That's all you really need to know. And because this is the anime, of course the very young girl knows everything about the doctorial things about apothecary. She grew up with a dad that taught her everything that she needed to know. So I know by now you understanding, okay, what is this dude talking about? What is weird about the show? I'm not getting where he's coming from, brothers. Hold on for a minute. Because after this little girl gets kidnapped and taken to a palace that is filled to the brim with concubines, which are basically the ladies of the night from back in the day, and they all serve under one master, okay? Boom. Now in the beginning, she's just a normal troll girl. Yeah, go scrub that, go do this. And over time, they realize her gifts, her talents, what she can really do. And you know who that catches the attention of? The most good, best looking man in this whole estate. Okay, look. And this man that is the best looking man in this whole estate, according to all the ladies there, he don't want nobody else but this one little girl. Okay, look, hold on. I know a lot of people by now gonna tell me, man, what's the problem? Well, there's a couple problems here. This is what the main character looks like. My brother, you cannot tell me this is not a 12-year-old. And this is what the best looking man in the whole estate looks like. The one that be rejecting every other woman. He rejects every single other woman that has been there. He been doing it for years. And it's obvious, brother got a preference. Now, the main character, apparently, I thought she was 12. Nope. Apparently, this month is 17. So you got this 17-year-old that looks 12. And then you got this 18-year-old that looks about 25. And throughout the series, he's consistently making advances to her, specifically. Gang, this show is off the rocker. This show needs to end. This show needs to get thrown in the trash. Because let me tell you this. It doesn't matter what age you say a character is. Because this just brings back that whole, oh, this person is 1,000 years old, so it makes it right. No, it don't. Because as the artist, it doesn't matter what age you say something is. If you're drawing it to look like a little girl, that is a little girl. But the point of this, there was no point to do this at all. And it's obvious the artist is trying to portray an age gap relationship, which is weird. Why do you need to do that? Why do you genuinely need to do that? Because again, it is super obvious that you drew him looking older and you drew her looking younger for a specific reason. There's no other reason other than that. And it drives me crazy just talking and thinking about it. Because no one else sees that. People go by, oh yeah, the artist said that they're this and this, so we're just gonna go by that. You're not going off of what it looks like to you, your own perception. An artist, again, I'm gonna say it one more time, an artist can say the age of anything is 1 billion years old. That does not make it right. And not only that, again, it is weird that this grown-ass looking man is only going for the character that looks a certain way. Like, that makes you think certain things that you don't need to be thinking about when you're watching an anime. Because it's not like he's just, oh my god, sending her a little letter or anything. Bro, when he gets around her, bro, he gets bricked up. The nigga blushing. The nigga is jealous when she talking to somebody else. The dude is so head over heels for this little nigga. It just don't make sense, bro. It just keeps bothering me, and I can't find a way to get away from him. Because every time I open YouTube, Crunchyroll keeps sending me Apothecary Diary ads, and it's the weirdest ad ever. And if you get the ad, you know what I'm talking about. This is only for the ball nowhere. So if you don't get that ad, go look up the Crunchyroll ad and see how weird it is yourself. And I feel like Crunchyroll know I just hate this shit and they keep rubbing it in my face. But hey, then again, I don't know. Maybe that's where we difference in opinion. Maybe you're okay with this type of stuff. Maybe you're okay with the portrayal of an age gap relationship. Of course, I know. That's not the real age of the characters. They're not trying to portray. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, my nigga. If you see the differences in the characters, which I will show in this video, probably right now, it is obvious what the artist was trying to get off right here. And it don't make it right. Not only that, my brother. Not only that. I also have a problem with what they did with this, bro. Because she gets kidnapped in the beginning of the show and they kind of normalize it. See, I would understand this being a comedy show, but it's really not, or it didn't feel like it was a comedy show when I was watching it, where I was being forced to watch it because I kept getting told that it was gonna get better. Oh, it was this, and oh, it was really cool. You should really watch it to the end because season 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one in the trash. And bro, I don't care if this was, oh, it was back in the day, so everything was different back then. No, nah, my nigga. You're not telling me, you're trying to convince me that, and I'm not gonna see it in the shows I watch. Okay, look, hold on now. When Berserk does it though, it shows that this is bad. Like when it happens to Guts, it's not, oh, it's an enjoyable time. Oh, his Guts is getting flirted with. Guts is, no, he's getting abused. He don't want none of this shit. He's too young for all of that. When it shows us in other shows, it shows the criminality behind certain things. Getting kidnapped is not good in any other show. If it's a comedy, it's different. Having a grown-looking nigga come after you is not a good thing in any other shows. They show off how bad these things are. They do not cater to anyone that likes those kind of things. They don't try to justify nothing. I want my show that I'm watching to tell me that bad things are bad, just to reinforce it, because there's a lot of people out here that don't have a lot of brain to think. They think because, oh, this is normal because the show told me it was normal. Some people actually think like that, and it's a sad world we live in that I have to say that. So again, I'm not against shows showing crazy things. It's just how they portray the crazy thing is how I have a problem with it. And this is the main reason why I have a problem with the Apothecary Diaries, because they do so many things that they just say, bro, it's not even a problem. Bro, that's nothing. Like, gang, it is everything. But other than that, bro, so I can stop going on about this, I'm gonna just end the video right here. Like, subscribe, comment below, tell me again what you think. Other than that, goodbye.